Thank you for the super chat. Do you think Nimrod was a Hebrew name for Gilgamesh? No, I don't. Or do you see them as two completely different people? I Okay, let me explain what I think Nimrod is. I think Nimrod is a literary composite. We do see these literary composites or amalgamations in all sorts of places in the Hebrew Bible. Okay, so they're not. This is not unique. Um, a literary composite is when you take many people, sort of mash them together, and treat them in literature as if they're one person. Okay, the Pharaoh of the Oppression is such an example. We know from the deeds in Exodus chapter 1 that the Pharaoh of the Oppression wasn't just one king, it was many kings. But they're being treated as a literary unit because it makes the narrative easier to write. You don't have to say King such and such did this, King such and such did that, King such and such did this, King such and such did that, King such and such did that. You can treat them as, oh, it's King. He did all these things. It's an easier way to write and a more compact way to write. Okay? So I think Nimrod, given that he's been ascribed for the founding of Kelna, of Assur, of all these different cities that have different points of origin, I think it's more probable that Nimrod is a composite literary character. He's also tied with the subduing of the Mesopotamian plain as sort of beating back the wilds to make it appropriate for human inhabitation. Okay? So I would basically call him a literary amalgamation. I don't think it's one person, and I think it's kind of irresponsible to try to tie him to a specific literary figure because there's just too much evidence that seems to indicate that it's not just one person. Okay, so I hope that helps. Thank you very much for the super chat. Very much appreciated.